you've got the ugly host here. Let's get the glamorous one in because Alex waiting in the wings. There she is. Yes,
Good evening.
oh,
Good evening, David.
Very glamorous there with you. Come on, stick your little pinky out.
Little Bailey's pinky here.
Oh.
What's that? What's the old glassware in front of you, David?
Oh, just something I had to lug around London on Thursday afternoon. Spirits Bottle of the Year, Alex. That's all. Just Spirits Bottle of the Year. That boutique drinks company.
Oh, well, it's very well deserved. And I heard young Dr. Whisky got Blender of the Year too.
That was really cool to get Whisky Blender of the Year. Yeah, I mean, I should celebrate with. I was going to pour a brandy, but I'll pour a blend.
Ooh. You're doing a brandy blend.
I'll pour let's pour a blend. So this is one of Dr. Whisky's himself, his out of this world whiskey blend.
Toast to the Blender of the Year.
Toast.
With one of his many fantastic blends.
Yes, indeed. How are you, Alex?
I'm very good, thank you, David. Hello, Gary, as well this evening. Yeah, I'm good. I've had quite a busy day. The new puppy has learned how to climb on our smallish bookshelf, so that's a fun thing.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes, it's great. It's fab. I'm almost in the Christmas spirit.
Are you? I'm just starting the Christmas. No, I'm not yet. It's a bit early.
Setting Baileys. Like I'm warming. Got the Christmas tree in the conservatory to acclimatise, so that will be coming in. I don't know. This weekend, I feel like it's too soon, so I think next weekend.
Yeah.
When did your Christmas tree go up?
Never.
What?
No. Seriously, can't be asked with it.
Do you not have a Christmas tree?
No, not for 10 years.
David, where do you put all your presents?
Oh, don't do them either.
What?
It's only drinking.
A whiskey Grinch.
It's only drinking.
A whiskey Grinch.
We're not Grinches. We're just eating and drinking. True meaning of Christmas is.
That's the true meaning of Christmas.
Yeah, it's just having fun. Yeah. Eating, drinking, lots of drinking, lots of eating, lots of fun.
Oh, that is lovely.
Family and friends. Yeah, that's what it's all about. We don't do the gifts and all that rubbish. No.
I think that's I think it's a bit expectationally, doesn't it? Anyway, what have we got up tonight, David? People are going to be getting some early Christmas presents.
We've got lots of we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lots. 2 of them are collections of 4 bottles of whiskey, and one is a trio of whiskies. And let's start off with 4 bottles of whiskey from Alaki Distillery. These are Meikle Tor. Meikle Tor is the name of their peated whiskey. Alaki always used to be. It's one of the newest distilleries in Speyside. Not nowadays, but it was one of the newest distilleries in Speyside. It is built for the blended whiskey industry, like all distilleries were. But it was recently taken over by Billy Walker, and he's it's always done sort of fillings for the industry, and I think it's still contracted to do fillings for the industry today. Fillings meaning it's whiskey stocks going into blending, and they probably have done peated whiskey in the past, but they've never released any. So this is the first release, and Glenalaki's have named him Meikle Tor. So there's a collection of 4 here: the original, the sherry one, the Chinkapin one, and the turbo, which I think is a one that's a little bit sought after, the turbo. So yes, there was 4 bottles of whiskey, just 69 tickets. So it's a 1 in 69, and it was a sellout quite quickly. Yes.
What does Meikle Tor mean? Do you know?
I don't off the top of my head. No. Meikle Tor. Oh, maybe I do. Tor is a mountain. I did write it down earlier. Meaning big pursuit. Come on,
Big pursuit.
Aye, apparently.
Nice.
Are you ready with the wheel?
No, I'm always ready with this wheel, Dave.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
I'm ready with this wheel in my sleep. Can you see this wheel? Is it looking all right? It's looking fab. I'm on the full screen. I'm on that 90%. Here we go. You ready?
I'm absolutely born ready.
Who's going to be tonight's first winner? Craig W. I feel like, has Craig W, did he win some stuff last week as well? Is he one of our prolific winners, maybe?
Craig, send some pictures with your winnings when they come, because they'll be going out tomorrow. Yeah, that's good news. Well done, Craig. A set of 4 peated Glenalakis. Next up on this evening's draw is a 22-year-old Bumor. It's one of their Aston Martin Masters selection. This is edition 3. 22-year-old Isla whiskey, matured in European oak, Oloroso sherry casks, and an American oak hoggies before it was bottled up at 51% ABV. So it's one of those sort of collaborations between whiskey and cars. I mean, it's whiskey and cars. Aston Martin.
Aston Martin. It's a speedy sip.
Aston Martin, yeah. We used to see quite a few of them around here because they're based over in Milton Keynes. So, the Aston Martin garage, yeah. Hey, let's pick a winner for this. So this was just 99 tickets, and again, it's a sellout. Retail price for this bottle is £425 a bottle, I believe.
Holy moly! Are we ready?
Find a winner. So yeah,
Aston Martin.
Only one £7 ticket to win.
Ben W for winner, but we don't know what your surname is due to GDPR, so we're going to say it's winner.
Congratulations, Ben. Enjoy that, Bumor. Should be
photos as always.
It should be delicious. Yes, absolutely. I've noticed a load of new whiskies going up today for 2 weeks' time. There's still a few left for next week, so I was just having a look through. There's still a few tickets left on a few of them. I was quite surprised that there's a few tickets left for that Tomat in 36, that's for sure. Yeah, most of the others have sold out. I was just looking. Yeah, most of the others have sold out there. What have we got next then? Next up is a collection of Irish pot still whiskies. Classic Redbreast 12, they're 15, and the glorious 21-year-old. Now this really is a lovely little prize. I would love to have these 3 bottles of whiskey. Pot still whiskey, very much an Irish thing. It's it's a classification. It's a distillation of both malted and unmalted barley. It's all triple distilled Redbreast. It's delicious. I
can't remember what I was going to say about Redbreast. It was something. One of their gift packs, they have a bird feeder in. I think that was it.
That's right. They did a bird feeder version, didn't they? Yeah. Okay. So
also 3 bottles for £6. Imagine.
3 bottles for 6. Yeah, and a 1 in 99 chance of winning. 99 tickets. That was it.
Who of these 99 tickets is going to win it? Should we find out?
Let's go. Young Excellent. Well done, sir.
Congratulations. Or madam.
Yes, indeed, ma'am. Yeah. Not quite sure.
Congratulations, you.
Congratulations. Well done.
Look at that lovely photo of that triple. They're gorgeous, aren't they, Redbreast bottles?
They're very pretty, aren't they? Yes, indeed.
We're whipping through these tonight, David.
Right. We are. Yeah, well, last week I was rushed out of jury service to get
Oh,
here.
yeah. Have you been excused? Are you allowed to talk about the case outside of the case?
There wasn't a case. I was just excused. Yeah, it wasn't a case. The case was thrown out or not ready. The judge said it wasn't ready to go to court, and so I was evicted.
Oh.
Evicted.
I was going to say they probably took one look at you in that hat and thought he's going to take the law into his own hands.
It was the violin
He
case
needs to
under my
go.
arm. What's up next? Well, what's up next is a 25-year-old Highland Park. Highland Park is one of those few distilleries in Scotland that still do a proportion of their own floor malting, very much like the Bulmore earlier. I forgot to mention that. They still do a proportion of their floor malting. So they actually malt the barley on site in Orkney. It's an Orkney Island distillery, Highland Park, been around for a long, long time. This is a 25-year-old. It's drawn from, they just do these 25-year-olds once a year. This was drawn from just 12 casks. It's a 2022 release. So they don't do it all the time. It's when I've ever tasted Highland Park 25, it's always been very, very good. It's delicious whiskey. So these have been selected by their malt master, Gordon Motion. He picks them from first filled sherry seasoned European and American oak casks, and there's also a few new American oak casks as well. And generally, these are just superb releases. I mean, the Highland Park 18-year-old is always a delicious thing in my books, and the 25-year-old, it's a real treat if you can get to sip. Now, this will be somewhere around 570, between high end of 500 and nearly £600 a bottle.
Really?
Just 99 tickets once again for a ticket price of just £8.
Extraordinary whiskey at extraordinary prices.
Aye. So let's surprise and delight somebody, shall we?
Yes, let's. Hang on, I've just got to double check I'm on the right wheel. I'm on the right wheel.
You are on the right.
I'm on the right wheel.
You're on fire tonight.
Don't say that. We still got a couple of wheels left. The wheels could be on fire. Okay, here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a spooky one. Adam W. W again could be for winner. Maybe, Adam, you should change your surname to winner. Because you've won.
Hey, it could be Worthington.
Could be Worthington, like the originals.
Right. Well, that's good. That's got rid of 4 of the lots tonight. We've got 4 more to go, so we're 50%.
Halfway through. What have we got coming up next, David?
Well, we're going to go for some English whiskies. This is the Lake Distillery, the Lakes Distillery. This is a collection of 4 limited edition whiskies. They're the Whiskey Makers editions, and they've got some fabulous names: Infinity, Equinox, Mosaic, and Iris. I was looking at the boxes and the labels while I was looking at some of the information for these. And they're just beautiful. The labels and the boxes really are little works of art. You know, we like works of art at boutique whiskey, as all of our labels have works of art on the front. These
one independent bottler.
Hey.
I think it's a work of art in the bottle and a work of art outside the bottle.
These are really pretty. So I guess sought after. I know there's a few diehard Lakes supporters, like Lakes Distillery. I remember going and visiting the Lakes Distillery a long, long time ago. They hadn't actually started production back at that time. They were still installing the bits, but they'd turned this derelict farm buildings, and they were derelict, into a beautiful distillery. It was looking absolutely glorious, even though it was all being connected up. So I need to get back up there.
Yeah. Have to go back and finish the circle.
Yes. Okay, let's get a wheel up. Let's pick a winner. Just 99 tickets available for this one as well at just £5. Pick a winner for us, Alex.
Here we go. For the Four Lakes. Calamar. Congratulations.
Perfect.
Oh, what a prize. I'm very jealous of Callum, actually.
Hey, they look beautiful. I mean, the bottles look beautiful, the labels, the packaging, everything, but it looks really good.
I love the names. I know the liquid's going to be absolutely incredible.
The colours of those whiskies, yeah, different casks, lots of different things. How do we win to enter these competitions? Someone's just asked that, Grant. You need to go over to the Master of Malt website, look for competitions, and play the game, pay the ticket price, and very simple questions, and we'll give away great whiskey. There's one draw every Monday evening at the moment until we run out of whiskey, I guess.
Which could be a long time. You could be seeing us here for a very long time, everyone.
Old and grey. Oh, you mean will be? I still am.
Oh, Lou, she loves hearing us talk about the different bottles and the tastes. You should come into the office for us for a day, Lou. You'd probably soon get sick of that.
We should be sitting here drinking them as well at the same time. I think we should
and we talk even more.
Yeah, to demonstrate, maybe. I'll have a word with management for next week.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, we've got a real treat coming up next. I haven't seen much of this age. This is a Glengoyne 30-year-old whiskey. So, yeah, this is going to be a big one. It's 30 years old. You don't see not a lot of old Glengoyne whiskey around. It's a beautiful, beautiful little distillery. You can get to it from Edinburgh and Glasgow. It's sort of the furthest south, I think, of the Highland. It actually crosses the Highland line. There's an imaginary line going to Scotland, and they always
be a ley line, like an energy line, isn't it?
It was a taxation line. It was a duty line. Everything north of the Highlands in the Highland region paid less than the Lowlands, because the Lowlands were all the industrial distilleries of Edinburgh and Glasgow, and the whiskey that got exported, and all the blenders and everything like that. But the Highland was sort of much into local whiskies only. This used to be called the Burnfoot Distillery once upon a time, because the road that runs through the distillery is the Burnfoot Road. When you visit it, they'll always tell you that the distillery's in the Highlands, but the warehouse, which is across the road, is in the Lowlands, because the road is the imaginary line. It's a little giggle they like to tell us. Yeah, very, very slow distillation. So they always have a really beautiful, clean spirit, and they generally put them into big sherry casks. And this is one. This has been put into, they've got these traditional dunnage warehouses. This has been in first fill European oak sherry butts, and a little bit of refill sherry butts as well, which is why it won't be too woody. I mean, if it was, in other words, it might be a bit too woody, but it looks beautiful.
It looks incredible.
There were just 149 tickets, and I think they were just £8 a ticket for these ones.
These were a bargain. Yet another bargain. Right, let me check I've got the right one. I do.
Excellent.
Lou has come back to us as well. She's
bring that wheel in right now.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, I was in the middle of saying something else. My eyes aren't on the prize, Dave, and they need to be. Okay, are you ready?
I am indeed.
Okay, here we go. Who's going to win this 30-year-old whiskey? 30-year-old whiskey. Hey, I think that's how you pronounce it.
I have no idea. Glad
you left that up to me, David.
I don't know how to pronounce that one. It's really, is it a silent H? Is it a Utai? Hey, well, congratulations, and enjoy that 30-year-old Glengoyne. It will be rather lovely, I must admit. quite jealous of you on that one. It's a beautiful, beautiful distillery to go and visit. Very, very pretty. Probably one of the picturesque distilleries. It's always lots of good photographs for this distillery.
What have we got up next?
Well, it's a full moon tonight, isn't it? It is a full moon.
Do you know, it is a full moon, and also this full moon is quite symbolic because it's one that you have to release stuff on, because it's basically the last full moon before the darkest night. So it's a full moon to release stuff, let things go.
That's funny you should say that, because that's exactly what happens in Thailand. The last full moon of November is called Loi Krathong. Loi Krathong is floating it's like it's for the water, the goddess of the water. Float your sins away. So you make these little krathong, which is a basket. It's actually a slice of banana. And you decorate it with flowers and incense and a candle, and you put some money on it, and you put it in the rivers or the ocean, and you float all your sins away.
Spiritually, Dave, the world is one, but we just practice in different ways.
Happy Loi Krathong. Yes, it's a very important day today. It's one of the pretty
Gemini full moon as well, so it can be a double-edged sword if the energies have felt very intense today because of that as well. It's
one of my favourite Thai festivals, I must admit. I'm not going down to the water tonight because it'll be freezing here in deepest mid-Bedfordshire. And I haven't made any krattongs. Okay.
What have we got coming up on this full moon tonight?
Okay, this
is the winner who's going to be able to release things as soon as they have a drop touch their lips.
This is the penultimate of the whiskies this evening. This is a 12-year-old Tobermory from the Isle of Mull, which is a little island just north of Islay on the west coast of Scotland on the Inner Hebrides. Tobermory, little tiny distillery, sometimes called Lagavulin, sometimes called Tobermory. Over the years, it's now called the Tobermory Distillery, and it makes two styles of whiskey. It makes the Tobermory style, which is unpeated, and then makes the Lagavulin style, which is the heavily peated. Sort of the 6 months at a time they do Tobermory, and then 6 months Lagavulin. This one is from 2007, and it's a Pedro Jimenez, which is the sweet dessert sherry cask finish. So it's a limited edition, filled into hoggies back in 2007, and then it's been transferred into PX sherry hogsheads back in 2016, and bottled at a big 62.1% ABV. So batch strength, natural color, non-chill filtered, should be pretty yummy.
Stunning color. All of these bottles have had absolutely stunning colors, and it's not just the photos, they're actually stunning in real life.
Well, these are photos, aren't they? Yes, indeed.
Yeah, obviously they're photos, but they're very real to life photos.
Okay, let's grab that wheel. Are you ready with that wheel?
I'm so ready with this wheel.
Fantastic.
I think this is the right wheel. This is the right wheel. We've got the right wheel.
It is the right wheel. So just 30 tickets.
Who's going to win? Let's find out. Samby. I feel like some of these names are coming up again, but I might maybe I had a premonition or something. Maybe I'm feeling super spiritual tonight.
Maybe it's the full moon.
It's the full moon, I think. I'm very maybe spiritually and whiskey spiritually, like grain spiritually connected. Who knows? Who knows? Spirits of all kinds. Congratulations, Sam, anyway. Send us a photo of you in the bottle.
So is a teetotaler but Scottish and can appreciate a good whiskey.
That's Lou. She's from the home of Johnny Walker, Johnny and Lou. I'm sure there's a song in that. And Laura Until. Hi.
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 G'day.
G'day.
Okay, this is our final whiskey of this evening, and we've held out for the big one. This is the Lagavulin 26-year-old whiskey. It's the oldest. It's the oldest expression from Diageo's 2021 special releases. That every year they do a special release where they pick a load of Lagavulin sort of sits there quite often, normally as sort of an 8-year-old or a 12-year-old or something in between the normal 16 that there was their flagship. But this is a really old one. You don't see very many old Lagavulins. It's very limited stocks, only a tiny little distillery on Isla, once again, the little island of Isla. This is their 26-year-old. I think they had two that year. They had a 12-year-old, an 8-year-old, and the 26-year-old. So two Lagavulins from this release. But they pull some of the distilleries you do know, and then they pull some of the distilleries you don't hear very often in their special releases. It's their annual thing. So this would have cost you a good £2,000 a bottle if you had bought one of these at the time. There were just 199 tickets. So it's a 1 in 199.
And does this 26-year-old stunner, is it going to be super, super peaty?
Well, it starts off fairly peaty in the malt, but 26 years in sherry, that peat subdues over time. So time will take away that big peaty. It won't be a peaty slap. It will be a peaty caress.
No, time's the greatest healer.
It'll be a little. It'll be a big hug in a glass.
A little peaty cuddle rather than a peaty high five.
Yes, it's not. This is not a peaty slap. There's not a peaty slap round the chops. This is a nice soft embrace. This is a big,
lovely peaty soft embrace.
I've tried this. It's delicious.
Is it?
So good. Yeah, it is so good.
We're ready.
Try this. Okay.
Who's going to be tonight's final winner?
Let's pick a winner for this one.
Get that wheel up, Dave.
There she blows.
There we go. Okay, tonight's final winner is... Oh, so calming.
This is Lagavulin. We're drawing right now. I drew.
Malcolm T.
Excellent.
Congratulations, Malcolm. What a winner. What a full moon win.
Excellent. Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
Oh, David, what a crop of winners. What have we got coming up?
What have we got coming up? Well, we've got loads. Next week, we've got a trio of Arran whiskies, a Middleton Very Rare. There's an Ardbeg, of course. The Green Spot 10-year-old, a special edition, some Lafroig, a 30-year-old Bunnahabhain. They're all sold out. There still is a 43-year-old Ladyburn. Now, if you haven't ever heard of Ladyburn before, that's okay. You probably wouldn't have, because it was a distillery that was only around for a very, very short period of time. And it was based down in Girvan. 43. This is a forgotten gems. What I describe as rare as rock and roll shit. You've got Ladyburn. There's a Glenfiddich, 29-year-old, their Grand Yozakura. There's a trio of Glenmorangie vintage malts, 1996, 97, and 98. I would love the 97, please. If you want to split your winnings with me, that's fine. There's still some tickets for that 36-year-old Tomatin, and there's a big peat Mizunawa cask. Again, you don't see very often Mizunawa, especially in a big peat, so that would be interesting. So they're all of the whiskies that will be drawn next week. Still running is that 59-year-old 1956 Secret Speyside Distillery. And I've just seen a load of new whiskies being put up today. A Hakushu from Japan, 18-year-old. It's a 100th anniversary limited edition.
Ooh, that's really interesting.
That's very, very interesting. A 25-year-old Bushmills from Northern Ireland, which I'd very much like to try.
Mm-hmm.
A 30-year-old Talisker, which I know will be superb. I haven't had the 2022 release, but I have had some of the earlier releases. They've always been fabulous. There's a collection of 3 Kilhomans, limited edition casks, and the wine series collection from Alaki. So another collection, 4 whiskies from the Alaki distillery. We had 4 peaty ones to start off this evening. The Michael Tor, and we've got another 4 just entered in for the week after next. So these are new whiskies for the 11th, I think it is, of December.
Fantastic. And I couldn't have put this better than Lou did. This is a great way to get an awesome Christmas present for someone special really cheaply. I completely agree with that, Lou. I think you are someone who talks a lot of sense. And yeah, Laura is hoping to get the bestest Christmas present for her guy. Us too. Fingers crossed. Have we had that? We haven't. That didn't come today, did it? No. Going mad. Am I going mad? Probably. No.
All of this evening's winners will be contacted by email tomorrow if they weren't watching, and we will get the Master of Malt will get the prizes out. I won't do anything. Master of Malt will get the prizes because I can't be trusted with whiskey because I just drink it. So many of the prizes here, or the wheel. That's why none of us have got the prizes right here. But we have
yeah, that's why we're all locked in our homes. We're not allowed to go in the storeroom. Oh my god, look at that. That can be your business card, Dave. You can just wear it on your chest.
At the moment, that's what I've been handing over at the bar.
Yeah, take a photo.
Have you tasted any boutique drinks at all?
I'm so proud of you all for winning that.
Hi, thank you very much. It's lovely. Yeah, it's for the team. That's the rum and the whole team, not just me. I'm just the face of the brand, but there's a whole team behind.
You're just a talent, Dave. You're just a talent in this.
Oh no, I make it up as I go along, Alex. You know that.
Me too. Ditto. Anyway,
what you've got to do is send your pictures in. We want to see you.
Please send your pictures in, everyone. We love seeing them. Pictures of you and your whiskies in strange places you like to enjoy whiskey. Next week, I think we're going to bring back some competitions as well. I'm making an executive decision.
Excellent.
I like the where's the best place to drink whiskey? I'm going to do some questions and we're going to make things a little bit more interactive.
Excellent. Oh, well,
I haven't signed that off with anyone, but I'm making an executive decision. So that's what's going to happen here. I'm drunk with my own power and Bailey. Fine.
Well, thank you for joining us this evening, and I hope you play along next week. And hopefully, I'll be back to tell you a little bit more about the whiskies that we've got next week.
Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely evening.
Happy full moon. Happy Loikotong.
I used to be a werewolf, but I'm all right now.